Pride didn't start as a party, it started as a riot. Riots that exploded out of the buildup from years of facing violence and hate. Riots led by transgender women of color. These riots, these explosions are recorded and claimed as our history. Compton's cafeteria in San Francisco in 1966, and Black Cat Tavern riots in LA in 1967, and of course, Stonewall Inn. But what about the everyday fights for survival? The one-person riots, the individual steps of lives pushing forward. Those are the sparks, the fuel, the brush fire that exploded into our community power on those famous nights. Can you see the people whose shoulders you stand on? They are your elders. They are seniors. But first and foremost, they are the history makers and the leaders who defined Pride. They know how we got here to this 50th anniversary of Pride because they were there.
My name is Andrea, and I was there. Yeah, I was there in the beginning, fighting because we had nothing to lose. I'm going to quote a poem for you I wrote. I was an Egyptian pharaoh. I was queen of the Nile. I froze a Nubian soldier with a wink and a smile. I was a Yoruba princess predicting folks' lives, an Ashanti maiden with love in my thighs. I was empress of Mali. I was princess of Kenya. I was a Tuareg warrior and a Songhay singer. I look like Queen Nefertiti, an ancient Benin bronze. I ran wild with gazelles and planted date palms. I was a beautiful Maasai herdsman, nearly 8 feet tall, or a Ba'aka hunter with filed pointed teeth and small. I traveled from village to village and from town to town, sharing our oral traditions while still wearing my crown. I was both God and goddess. Oh no, I'm not modest. I lived off the land and I slept in the dirt, played bongo in the Congo with the Watusi skirt. I helped the river Niger rise with the moon. I was traveling midwife all through Cameroon. I led caravans across the vast Sahara so I could trade my wares in Addis Ababa. I could talk to the animals and swing through the trees, stare a Mandingo warrior right down to his knees. I grew rice and yams and incense and greens. I grew maize and peanuts and sugar and beans. I was welcomed, honored, revered, and loved. I held a special place with my people, not below, but above. I was resident veterinarian helping our livestock give birth. I was the continent's gardener. I took care of the earth. I designed facial etchings for the royal of my tribe and crafted strong spears for my king by his side. I was bought for a bride price for marriage for life. Though I bore him no children, I was number one wife. I was shaman, soothsayer, witch doctor, and healer, the king's royal advisor, major player, a dealer. I'm Lucy from the Rift Valley, where humans began, in Eden with Eve and Adam, both woman and man. I taught all cultures the value of diamonds and gold. Oh yes, that was me, giving shade, being bold. And yes, I was in the Middle Passage too. That's why you look like me and I look like you. I was brown, I was tan, I was purple, I was blue. I was a transgender woman in ancient Africa. I was me, I was you. Thank you.
And I have news for you. These leaders are still here. But the world we live in and our own community, we tend to forget we allow seniors to become invisible. Openhouse is a nonprofit that believes LGBTQ seniors should be central in our lives and in our fight for social justice. Will you join us? Do not separate the stories of our history from the people standing right in front of you. They are here. Do not waste your time sharing posts about the 50th anniversary of Pride on Facebook if you're going to walk right past the people who have lived and led all 50 of those years. Seniors are here right now. They are here now and they matter.
I'm Andrea, and I'm here. I'm a transgender activist, teacher, performer, social worker, and I'm still here fighting for what's fair and what's right alongside Openhouse and LGBT seniors across our city. I'm a poet speaking my truth. I was a Black woman, though nobody knew it. Until they figured it out, child, they took me through it. They said, don't come around here wearing them clothes. And I paid them no mind, and I painted my toes. You're scaring the children. You're going to hell. I put my hand on my hip, rolled my eyes, said, oh well. Because you won't see me crying doesn't mean I don't care. If you look right through me, doesn't mean I'm not there. If you pass me on the street, it's not nice to stare. You called me a sissy, you called me a punk, but now you're all up in my badunkadunk. I've done things I've had to do to survive. But I now stand before you, a woman alive.